All right, today is going to help you to discover how much you can earn in the space of 5 years. What you will know, how you do your calculation, and then plan your future and start working towards it. Like let's say you assume that you want to make 200 million in the space of 3 years, 4 years, or rather you want to decide how many years, and then how much can you be earning per day? How can you do it to get to that figure? Depending on the amount you want to make, if it is 1 billion whatsoever, you want to own a house whatsoever, I think today is going to help us. And like I said, we it's all about I think okay, it's correct. All right, now we're discussing on Goal by Brian Tracy, and like I always say, how to get everything you want faster than you ever thought possible. Now, it is very important to read every day. Now, as I was preparing for this program, I was like, God, as many I not read this, how will I know? What happened is that every rich man you see today read. I'm telling you. And that's why you see them, they always tell you try and read. Every successful man today, they don't tell you go to school. Mm-mm. They always tell you try and read books because it's very important. And then because we know that we don't have the strength and we don't like reading, so we don't have option than to say, okay, let's watch a video when they are talking. We can be driving and be listening. We can just be doing whatever we're doing and be listening. And then it's always very important to take note. Write down. Just make it your day because it's a city you are building. Like I always say, I want to say so that I can sink in your mind. There's a city you are building. If you build a city where there's no lack, if you build a mindset, that mind is your world, is your city, where there's no lack, where there's no pressure, where there is no everything you want, you have it. You have a mindset that everything you want, you will always have it. And then you start seeing what you're building, you start seeing everything attracting to you. Build a city where there's no lack. Build a city of the kind of life you desire, you wish for. And now you can only build this by reading. Now, at least we say read one chapter every day, at least just one chapter or a page every day. The reason is because these people talk about their experience, what they experienced for years, 30 years, 40 years. They bring it into the book, and then you can read the book. Now, when you're reading a book, what happens? You are tapping the ideas of their experience. You're being mentor, you're looking for a mentor who can teach you in business, who can teach you how to grow in business, how to grow your finance, and whatever. As you're reading the book, it means that the man is your mentor. That's what it's trying to tell you here. It's telling you that the man is your mentor. He can guide you. It's guiding you on what to do, your steps to take. And then try it. It's not about reading, it's about action. It's not about listening, it's about action. You take the necessary step. Like now, today you're going to be learning something about your finance, your financial life, how to start. So today's topic is saying about start at the beginning. Hope you get the point. I'm your friend engineer P.A.J. Now, the reason why we are doing this is because so that you understand what to do and get to work. So today we are in chapter 8. And this chapter 8 talks about start at the beginning. So, like I said, I'll just summarize it for you. I'll just be telling you what the book is all about. There's no need reading it so that it will be boring. But I'm going to be reading a little bit so that you understand. Then he said, your problem is to bridge the gap between where you are now and the goals you intend to reach. Now, the summary is this is where I am now. How much am I making? Where I am now, how much do I have? If I sell everything I have now and I pay my rent, I remove my feeding money, I pay up my debt and everything, can that even, if I sell everything, can it even cure all these things? And then the change I have left, how much is it? That is what I really have now. Now, if you match that with your goal, so are you seeing it? So the matching between, that's what we want to discuss today. Now, when you match what you have, what you are now, and your goal is, this is what I want to be. I want to have this house. I want to be earning this amount. I want to own this company. I want to do this. It's your goal. And then I want to make sure that my families are doing okay, and I've settled them, and they should be having this amount. And if they should be having all these levels of amount that you have in the mind and you want to help people, you must have a certain amount in mind that, okay, that means I should be earning this amount or whatsoever. You will decide it. And then this is the goal. That means plus or minus, this amount can be able to open this company or whatsoever. This is your goal. So the ability to merge your life now with the goal, merging them together. It's not about you getting prepared. It's not about you wishing. It's about you doing it even when you are not ready. It's about doing the work now even when you are not in the mood. It's not about I am not in the mood to read, I am not in the mood to do this work. No, it's no longer I am not in the mood. It's about me doing it even when I am not in the mood. Doing it because I have to do it, I ought to do it. If I don't do it, no one will do it for me. The result. This is where discipline comes to play. Do you understand this? It's very simple. Now you want to match who you are now, presently, even in the midst of challenges, in the midst of, like I said, be the city where there's no lack. But because of the new people who are watching, I have to just use that word because I really don't want to use the word again, lack or problem, because the poor people focus on problem. The rich focus on solution. All right. So let's discuss this. Like I said, drop your comment where you're watching us from. Support us by clicking on the subscribe button. Also, you can copy it. You see share there. You can copy it. Just click on share, collect the link, share to your WhatsApp status, your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or whatsoever. Even if you're not active in those places, just because you are supporting us, and at the end, you might be helping a life that wants to give up. Just one more, just one idea can change somebody's world, and it came from you by sharing the like button and the person is just listening to the program. So if that is the means of supporting us, do it and be helpful to us. It's just like you helping us, you supporting us, and so ever. All right, let's dive into this topic because it's very important. Hmm? Now, start at the beginning. The problem is to bridge. Your problem is to bridge the gap between where you are now and the goal you intend to reach. Okay, very fast. Imagine that you were going to take a long trip across the country. Now, let me tell you the story very short. The first step you will take, assuming you are traveling now, and you don't know where you're traveling, you know where you're traveling precisely. I mean, you have not gone there before. The first thing is, you first of all have to, your mind will first tell you that you're going to this place. But then the second thing is that you go to Google and click on the map so that the map will lead you to the place, because if you don't have a map you have not been there, so how can you go there? You need direction. So now a map or somebody has to tell you to pass this way, but when you even get to start asking questions, that's the truth. So you need a map to direct you to that to the destination you're going to. Also in life, you need a map, you need a direction. That is when you see that you're being directed by the book. And then whatsoever business you want to venture in, you need a guidance, you need a map, you need someone to direct you so that you can get to that destination. The anybody that is directing you, make sure that you are seeing that the person is successful, not someone who is still lacking. No, but learn from everybody, both from the successful one and those that are not successful, all, because one word, one idea. Don't underrate any idea. I was watching a program where this girl already is so successful. I mean, she's making heavy millions every month. And then a girl said, a girl was now in the program and said, I gave her the idea. She was not having anything at all. But I gave her the idea and she admitted that yes, she was the one that gave the idea. just one idea, and she took action. That idea made her who she is today. Now, the same thing, just an idea can change the life of everyone. Today we're going to talk about finance. We're talking about your finance. How you're going to grow. We're going to be doing calculation. If time does not permit me in doing mathematics, I'm going to be going live on my Facebook where I'll be using a board to analyze it precisely. And then, all right, let's have fun in this. We're going to be analyzing it practical. If you cannot do the mathematics yourself, but we will, because you need to know how much to earn and stop guessing, stop gambling, know what to do. Man was not born to guess or gamble. Man was designed to know his left and his right and then take action, not a gamble. Wealth, a man's wealth is not built by gamble, it's built by decision. Knowing what to do and start doing what it takes. Stop gambling your life, okay? We don't have the time. Alright, so that's the direction I was talking about. So in your business and whatsoever, take the direction. Then he said, practice the reality principle. You can note it down if you're learning. When you're practicing the reality principle, the reality of be real to yourself. Be real. You know this is what you have. You know this is what I don't have. Be truthful. Then what should I do? Do it practical. You know, you know, what's the reality? Okay? Then start at the beginning. I'm talking about it's just giving us the if you can see this, you see the headlines. This are you seeing it? Now, um talking about the headlines. See, okay, so start at the beginning. Let me just read it. For example, if you decide to lose weight, watch me. If you decide to lose weight now, when you decide to lose weight, what happens? The first thing is your first step is to weigh yourself. This is I'm going towards your level of finance, your income, what you be earning. We're going to be discussing that. Man, Stephen, I love you. Thanks for always supporting me. I love you. I love you. Thanks. In fact, chat me. Um, Privately, we'll discuss. It's time for me to do some things. I love you, but I just want to take action. First week of the month. I love you, brother. Thanks for supporting. All right, I'm only seeing your message. Thank you. Not for you, but for my baby. I want to do something. All right, let's discuss. Now, start at the beginning. Now, and I just traveled because of Steven, so I just wanted to hit something. Now, when you say start at the beginning, let's assume you want to lose weight. The first thing to do is you have to weigh yourself. Now you have to weigh to know what you are weighing at the moment. Now, when you weigh yourself before you start the exercise, then when you start the exercise or whatsoever that will make you lose the weight, you always check. You always weigh to check the next what you are still weighing. If it is working or it's not working, the same thing is your level of finance. You're coming to it. Now you need to check how much you own already now. Now, when you are not doing your work, you always be checking. Okay, I was earning this amount. This is the actual amount I was earning. Now, since I didn't know, this is now your weight. Now you want to work on your weight to reduce your weight. But you want to exercise to reduce your weight or whatever you want to, or take something at all to reduce your weight. Then, secondly, in your level of finance, you already know that this is what I'm weighing. So you have to be real in this. Don't gamble. Now you already know that this is what you are weighing. Please keep dropping your comments if you're learning. Alright? If you're following, support us. Okay? Now, the next thing is you start doing the exercise and you always come back to weight. Now, this is the amount I am earning every month or whatsoever, every day already. Now, I want to increase the level of my income. You start working and doing other things and you know what to do. Just do your you always come back to say, okay, am I increasing every day, every month? What are the things I'm doing? You just do your mathematics. You do your mathematics every day, every month, whatsoever. Do your mathematics and then let's know. Okay, that's what he's trying to explain here. He said, did you get the point on that? I just have to be fast because of time. I have to hit this thing. Okay, so focus on it. Then determine your hourly rate. First is start at the beginning. Always take that in mind. Then second is determine your hourly rate. Your hourly rate is how much did you earn per hour? I'm going to money already, even when they have not started talking about money. I'm after money. Just follow me. You want to know how much you earn per hour? I'm going to discuss with you, but let me just do a little write up. If you want to earn more money, the first step you take is to sit down and determine exactly how much you are earning right now. I said it, right? How much do you earn last year and the year before? Which some of us have forgotten. Some of us, meaning I'm also included. You are not the only person. I'm included. All right. So, how much have you earned? How much will you earn this year? Which some of us do not, we didn't even write it down. We don't even know how much we earn. So we're just living out. Some of us, so I'm including myself. So we don't even know. We're just living our life to know. Okay, we surely get to this amount by God's grace. We don't know. But this is the time to decide it. It's not late to say, okay, the next 5 months, I should be able to hit this amount and then get to work. How much you will earn monthly. All right, this is it. A little practical. The best measure of all is how much you will earn each hour right now. Now, to determine your hourly rate is by dividing your annual. That is, let me explain it to you now. How to know the amount you'll be earning every hour. Now, the amount you want to earn in the year, that is in 12 months, right? In a year, the total amount you want to make, this is the amount you say you want to make. Divide it by 2,000. But now, if you now want to bring it to monthly, for those who earn money monthly, you divide that monthly money by 172. 172 will now determine how much you earn per hour. Are you learning? Don't worry. This mathematics, we'll come back and we'll do it. I'm going live. Well, I'll be using board to do the mathematics for you. That will determine how much you earn per hour. Now, I was discussing 200 million. If it is 200 million, how much should I be earning per hour? I will come to that. I think at the end, I was arriving at 19,000 something. Come on down per hour, but relax. Is it possible 100%? How? That is where your investment will start coming in. What you will do, how much you have to spend now to invest, to do this, to do this. When I say buy a board, buy something that you can write your goals and be watching your goals and be looking at your goals and be looking at the things you like. Now you want to make something in a space of 2 years, you want to make 500 million, you want to make 1 billion in a space of 3 years, 4 years. I don't know how many billions or whatever amount you want to make. You're supposed to write it down and be seeing it. I said it to you. I said the house you want to have, the car you want, everything you want. Write your goals to be like 100, to be watching it. And I said you can spend 15,000, 10,000, 3,000 to buy a board, 100 naira to buy, or 200 naira to buy whatever. In Africa, currency is called, what they call it, it's cardboard. Just buy like 2 cardboard. Use use one to just be pinning it. The pin is not expensive, just to be seeing your goal. Then when you see it, you can remove and add, you can extract, and then your next thing is to work. Please like, share, comment. Let's know where you're watching from, please. Okay. Thank you, man. Thanks. I want to be hearing your comment while we're learning. It's about your level of finance. It's time to grow. Now, when you're looking at it, there are some things that you will remove and you will add. There are some things you will mark in your goals so that you know the amount. Are you progressing? Because now you want to weigh your result. You want to weigh what you are doing. You are weighing yourself. It's very important. Are you getting the point? So it's very important. This is to tell you how much you want to make. Now, with this little calculation now, you should be able to know, okay, if I do this, this is amount. So you are no more guessing. You've already placed that this is amount I should be able to make. Then we're going to come to the business that can give you this result. Plus or minus. If I'm doing this business and I'm doing this and then I will not discipline myself to add more, I should be able to get this figure and then I should be able to make this amount every hour. This means now This is the amount I'm making. If this is the amount I am making now, once you know that you are making this amount every month, every week, you will be disturbed to increase it. If you do not make the amount again, you'll be worried. You will know that you are not growing. You'll be disturbed. Something has to compel you to keep working and increasing your level. All right, man. I love you. I love you. I love the way you. I love the comments, man. Thanks, man. I just want to keep dropping your comments. Let's feel you. Let me know. Subscribe to the channel. Click on your notification whenever we come online live, so that you'll be there. You're gonna learn a lot from us. In fact, and I'm also learning from you. It's part of supporting the ministry. All right, let's continue on this. Today is about finance, your money, your income. So it's very important. Let's deal with this very well. Do you understand this, man? Okay, let's set it up. Now, the next one is saying is um tight time. Tight, not tight that you're paying in church, to tighten something. Tight time or financial measure improves performance. Now, this means when your financial measure, when you measure your finance, you know the amount you are earning, it improves performance. Let me give you a little talk here. The tighter and accurate your calculation regarding your income or any other area, the better and faster you can improve in each one of them. Now, once you know that this is the amount I will make, you are accurate. Now let's assume that your work gives you certain amount of money. Let's assume that your work gives you if it's 20,000, 5,000 a month, you plus or minus any amount it makes. You just know that, okay, in the next 6 months, this is the amount I should be able to make. This is accurate. Now, this 1 month, you not divide it by 172. How much are you getting per hour? Now, this means if you now have additional money, you will write it down to say in these hours, I will also added this money. This means plus or minus, that means there will be extra money that will come. Now you're not calculating. It will help you to say, okay, I want to improve on it. What investment should I invest? Because you want to increase the number of amount of income that should be coming to you every hour or every week or every month to determine the hours of your income. Because your level of when you know the accurate amount you're earning, it will motivate you. That means when you're not earning it again, you know that something wrong is happening. It will help you it will elevate your hunger to keep working and increase the level of work. So the truth is that most of us don't know how much we earn per hour, and we have not done the calculation. Maybe today I'm going to go live, but it's going to be summary, just to analyze on the board, to analyze the mathematics and then think of the future. I'm going to do that live on Facebook today, just for some people. But this is the main class. When you sit down, you write it and do whatever. And then tomorrow, we're going to nail it heavily. I'm ready for you. Are you ready? The aim is to learn. That's why we say read every day. That's why every rich man will tell you read is very important. Every rich man, the richest people don't believe in school, go study. The richest people, check those who are making heavy money. I've watched videos, I've read, I've made research. They will tell you it's not school. Even school, somebody created the ability for you to learn. There's a level they teach you. They don't know everything. It is you that will train yourself to become that rich. You are the one to train yourself to become that wealthy you are. See, that decision is in you. The kind of wealth you seek for, I'm telling you, practical. So you have to think, you have to be creative, you have to be calculative, you have to know what to do because of time. I have to rush this. All right. So your current net worth. What is your current net worth now? I mean, if they talk about net worth, they're talking about what do you have? What is your property, your clothes? Now, if you buy a clothes for 100,000 now, let's assume. Don't think that if you want to sell it now, the least you can sell it is 10% already. So the value is no more. So when you're calculating the chairs you have, the TV you have, the things you have, don't always look at it at the exact amount. always look at it that okay, it's going to be lesser, 10% or 15%. Now, what is your current net worth? Your current net worth is what you have, the property you have. When you calculate your current net worth, how much do you have left? Okay. Now, this is where we, if you have a pen, this is where you should have write because it's very important. But let me just deal with it. But let me they ask the question, they say, but if your goal is to become a millionaire in the next years ahead, you must calculate exactly how much you have accumulated as of today. That means how much have you made as of today? Are you saying it? So it's very important for you to know all these things. Start a life, don't guess, write to know how much you have accumulated and then know what to do. It's very important. All right. Then because of time, I have to touch this thing so that you understand. They say develop a long-term financial plan. This is where we're going. For us who want to build a house, want to build mansions, for us, including you, who wants to increase, have different kind of life, help people. For us who want to give you money to start business and give you good millions to start without feeling it in our account again. For us who, even when we are not doing anything again, want to be seeing big millions entering. How, what are we going to do? For people like us, people like you, also I'm adding myself to it, who wants to, property is no longer a problem to us again. It's about what we're helping the people. We wish to help people. Let's see how, okay, people will cry to us. The moment they see us, their life have changed. Then the moment they see us, in fact, we have, they, can you transfer this amount to her? Like what she will have. That moment, the money you're giving to her is going to buy a car, a house, and whatever, without you feeling it. Just a touch. This is how I think. Now it's saying develop a long-term financial plan. This is where you have to develop that financial plan now to have such kind. Like I told you, and I will repeat it again. I said this thing and I will say it again. You are not the poor trying to be rich. No, you are never the poor trying to be rich. No, you are the rich discovering your identity. Hear me. You are discovering who you are. You are more than what you think you are. I said it yesterday. If you go back to the video, there is something inside you. Believe me, don't let somebody talk down on you again. Don't look down on yourself. It's because you think that you cannot achieve it. You are thinking less of who you think you are. The reason why people employ you or give you something to do is because they know they can't do it. See, there's quality in you. The reason why, hey God, if I tell you, see, I was looking at I was going through Google, YouTube. People are teaching on system, how you can make money, and they're teaching you on softwares and so on. And I discovered that these guys can't even talk English. I mean, there's an Igbo boy that is making heavy money, and I discovered that it was just practice. It's not about you knowing book how to read. You must not even know how to read. Practical and decision that I want to get this thing. Then in the midst of the practice, you will fail. Even while you are failing, you are still doing it. You are learning what you fail. That means you have discovered another way of doing it right. Don't be afraid to fail. And this is the thing I have to tell everyone who's growing. If you have kids and you are growing and you are planning to have kids, the first thing you will teach them is don't be afraid to fail. This is what our parents never taught us. Do you know how many times Elon Musk failed? Hear me. See, Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. I have to talk about it because he's my mentor. I look at him every time. I love that man so much. You know what he believes? It's true. He must have studying that. Okay, he said that this school that you read for 4 years, 3 years, 6 years. He said somebody had to create it, the idea, and then the school gives you, if you then it takes you a particular field where there's a limit to where you could go on it. He said, I don't believe in that system. He said, my own children, I created a school for them in the house. Because he prefer you, watch me. He prefer the child knowing not they will tell you this is a pen, and the pen they'll start teaching you the edge is this is called the this is this. He will just tell you, go get me a pen, get me this pen, get me this pen. It means go and bring this pen. This is called a pen. Get me this laptop. It means oh, so this is laptop. Automatically they're doing practice. Then build on the system. I am on the system. But in school, they will teach you, they will analyze it for you. Tell you this is the G button, this is the key button, this is it. He said, at the end, what are you? There's something he was trying to create. That see, learning is easy. Don't make it so broad that you be afraid. Okay, I'm coming to that. Then why am I telling you all these things? Is because don't feel that to make this kind of money is very hard. Is you have to do something. No, see, just calm down, come back. Is understanding what to do. Relax, relax. Once you know what to do, you start. It's not going to be that difficult again. Just calm down, relax yourself. Are you following? Okay, I have to be fast. As I'm teaching the topic, my mind is going far, so I have to bring you back so that you start getting the point. Okay. So develop a long-term financial plan. That's where we are now, because we have to be fast because of time. Okay. Now, this long-term financial plan, like I said, is how much you want to make, the house and whatsoever. Let's do a little read. Say, for accurate financial planning, calculate your net worth of today. That's the amount, the property you have. If it's your clothes you have, your phone you have, the amount of everything you have, and then subtract that amount from your long-term financial goal. Let's do the practical now. Let's assume your long-term financial goal is, can we say 200 million? Let's use 200 million. And this is your long-term financial goal. This 200 million, it can be 5 billion, it can be 1 billion. Let's say 5 years. In 5 years, you have to make 200 million. It's just an assumption. Now, how much is your net worth? Now, let's forget your net worth. Let's say the amount you have currently, is it 20,000? Is it 5,000? Is it 50,000? Subtract that amount from the long-term amount you want to make. This means if it is 200 million, so if let's say it's 20,000 you have, subtract 20,000 minus 200 million minus 20,000. So you should be getting something like 199 million because you have not moved any money. And then the moment is 5 years. Then that 5 years now, you now have to divide it. And I said, divide the result by the number of years you intend to achieve the financial goal. Now, this means if you want to achieve that 200 million in 5 years, divide that amount by 5. That means remember that you already had in mind that you're making 200 million in 5 years. Please drop your comment. Let us know that you're learning. It's very important. Support us. Keep dropping comment that you're learning. Let us know your location that you're watching. Subscribe and put the notification button. Like I said, also help us to share the link on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, whatsoever. The reason is because you are helping. You can be helping just a life. If this is a way of supporting us, to encourage us to keep posting, to keep teaching you, to keep guiding you, we are in the same class, we are together. This is to help us. If we're doing this thing every day, can you watch us in the next 30 days and see the level of your finance, the level of my growth, or we all together we're in this. So this is a means of supporting. Click on the notification button, subscribe, so that once you subscribe, you click on the notification button, you always see us live, and then you learn. Like I said here, I said earlier, for the new people who are coming in, I said, when you feed yourself every day before going out, nobody will spoil your day anymore, because you already seen your future. You already know what you're working in. Build a city where there is no lack. What the world have to offer to you is hatred. What the world have to offer to you is you bending down for them, laying down for them. The world is full of negativity, but you can create a world for your own because that is the world you grow up with. Now you can unlearn it. That no, I want to belong to a world where there is no debt. And I explain this thing to you every time for those who are following me lately. I said you can determine what you want to watch on your phone. Just imagine that you don't know death. You have never seen people dying. You have not known death. You won't die. It's hard because you don't know what is death. It does not reign to you. Just imagine you don't know what is called lack. You have never seen lack because you have a mindset that it is abundant, abundant. Whatever you attract, you see, you are happy. That is what you be attracting. See, and it's not easy because understand when I say start a new life and I say build the city, build a city of wealth, build a city of reality. But let's discuss this because of time. I have to hit this thing very important. Are we following? Okay. Now, when you divide the number of the amount you want, your goal, let's say is 200 million. If your goal is 200 million in 5 years, let's assume. Now, subtract it by the amount you have now. Now, divide it by the number. After you subtract it, then divide that money by 5 if you want to make it in 5 years. Then the amount you will have, that means every year you're supposed to have this amount. I'm coming, don't be afraid. Then that amount you want to have every year, then divide it by 2,000. When you divide it by 2,000, that will tell you how much is that is yearly, that is monthly. That's the amount monthly. Okay, now I'm coming. Watch me. I'm going to do this analysis on the board later on Facebook. All right, but this is the amount. Now you just know, okay, this is the amount I will earn. Since you already know that this is the amount you will earn, what is the next thing? Is your goal realistic? Based on where you are today and the time that you have allocated to get where you want to go, if your goal is not realistic, force yourself to become completely honest and reverse both the calculation and the project. This means after doing this mathematics and you see that to achieve this thing is not real for now, what do you happen? Rewrite it again, replan again to make sure that the goal is real. When once you achieve it, you can always increase the goal. Always. The moment you're achieving this amount every day, every month, the moment you say, okay, this is the amount you make at the month, you already know that okay, that means every hour I'm making this, and then the finance increase at the end of the month, it keeps increasing. Then you can always increase the goal. Make it real so that you will not give up. Because if you say 10 billion, when you have not already 10 billion in 5 years, which is possible, we have never made up to 1 million in a month, then how can you achieve it? At the end, if you're not achieving it, it will not kill your spirit. So you have to make a realistic goal to say plus or minus to be able to achieve it because of the businesses I will do and so on. All right, because of time. Practice a zero-based thinking. You can write it down. Practice a zero-based thinking. What's the zero-based thinking? That's what I want to explain to you here. But let me do a short video. When you begin to plan your long-term future, one of the most valuable exercise you can engage is called zero-based thinking. A zero-based thinking, you ask yourself a question. Now, this is it. Knowing what I know now, what you know now, is there anything that I am doing today that I wouldn't do again in the next 5 years? He said, if I had to, if I would do again. Now, let me explain these things to you because I'm not looking at it. I'm trying to summarize it for you. A zero-based thinking is like this. Let me summarize it. Please drop your comments that you're following and the rest support the program. Like I said, subscribe to the channel so that you see as a notification. All right, let's have a fun. Like when you know that okay, in the next 5 years, I should be able to have this amount. If I have this amount of money, what is that thing that I will not do again that I don't like that I'm doing currently? It's time to stop it. Because you know what? You need to start acting that you already have it. What are the things I will do and I will keep doing when I have it? You start doing it now. That is what I call the zero-based thinking. So the things that you know that it is not good that you will not do again. Now, what does those things that distract you? See, when you are busy, you don't have the time to be checking your phone and be watching TikTok and the rest. TikTok, that's something that's not giving you value, that is wasting your time because you are busy. Money is calling you here, money is calling you here, money is calling you here. You have to call this person and say, what's up? What's happening? How is it going? Okay, fine. You don't have the time. Okay, let me know. Okay, I want to see you guys next week. I'm coming there. Then this one is also calling you, sir. This. Now, people are running the businesses for you. Your own is to monitor and say, okay, give me the analysis. You won't have the time to watch again, to watch all these things that are distracting you. So, but now that you know that you will not have the time to watch all those things, what do? Start it now. It's not easy because you're already addicted to phone. The 21st century is addicted to phone. They want to watch the status, they want to watch the comedy and so on. I understand. But it's discipline. You can reduce it because you already know the amount of money you want to make because of time. This is chapter 8, right? I should be correct. Okay, this is chapter 8 of starting at the beginning. Now you're starting a new life. I hope you're enjoying it. This is Go. We're discussing Go by Brian Tracy. How to get everything you want faster than you ever thought. How to get everything you want faster than you ever thought by Brian Tracy. So we're in chapter 8 now. If you want chapter, for those who are coming in, you have not listened to chapter 1, chapter 2, everything is there. From the chapter 1, chapter 2, we are doing this thing every day, Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. Alright? Okay. Because of time, I had to rush it, and then I think I've hit the point for you. Evaluate each area of your life. To evaluate each area of your life. He said, apply the zero-based thinking to the people in both your business and personal life. Evaluate each area of your life. So the people, the relationship that is not blessing you, the relationship that's a problem to you, cut it off. The relationship that's not increasing your life, then including businesses. Whatever that is affecting your business now, that you know that in future I will not do. Evaluate the area of every area of your life. What is this thing that I will not do in the next 5 years that I'm doing now? Start it. That's the summary of what it's saying here. Let me see. For example, look at now. For example, every aspect of your work life and career, is there any job that you have taken that knowing what you know now, you wouldn't take it again? That means, is there any job they have taken that knowing what you know now, you will not take it? That job will take your time and it will not make you achieve that goal you will achieve. Sometimes work is a practical decision. Is there any aspect of your business or work that you wouldn't embark upon again? Is there any activity, process, product, service, or expenditure, things that you're spending, waste money, that is wasting your money in your business, that knowing what you know now, you wouldn't embark upon it again? So what am I doing that is wasting my money, that is not important, that's not adding value to me? Like now you are enjoying yourself because you know why? The more you listen to me, that means your data, you have paid for it. You are gaining from your data. You are investing into your life because of time. Okay, I'm meeting up. All right, okay. Then prepare to make necessary change. So now you have to prepare to make a necessary change. Decide it because you have already decided your goal. your 5 years plan, your 3 years plan. This is the amount of money I want to make. Now, the necessary plan, the thing that, man, no, I'm not supposed to spend my money on this thing again. It's not blessing me. If this thing is distracting me, I have to bend it, cut it off. See, there's because of the way I spend, there are banks that don't open. I don't have the app, I delete it. And me, I don't like going to bank. I don't go to bank. I, in fact, because of the stress. So because I don't like going to bank, what happens? This bank, I'm not this account, I'm not using it. So the only way I have to go to bank is when that money is very important to me. I want to use it for an investment. I want to use it for something. That is only when I can go there. Now I can discipline myself to the extent of putting $1, 1 naira, 20 naira. I'm telling you. So when you see statement of account, you'll be seeing 5 naira, 10 naira, 1,000, 200 naira. You are is discipline. So the moment I make money, I must put there. I don't care if it is 2 naira. You start disciplining yourself. Before you know, you're not like, I put 20,000. I'll put 5 naira. I'll put 5,000. I'll put 1,000. Make sure you put 1 naira, 5 naira. The major thing is that money is entering there. You don't know the value of it. Now, you just know that, okay, I want to do this investment. There's a life I want to build now. I want to discipline myself to invest, to to save so that I can become a millionaire. So when I'm saving this amount of money, I can never go to that bank. That's why it's very important that you must have at least 4 or 5 banks accounts. Now you only save to become a millionaire, but you cannot save to become a billionaire. You invest to become a billionaire. Now, when you are saving, you already know what you want to do. Once that amount is enough to buy something or own the CAC or own whatever, quickly go to the bank, collect the money so that needs will not go and eat up the money. But be disciplined because that money is not your own. They used to buy the particular thing. Then you continue again. You continue saving, you continue till you have that particular company or whatever product or equipment you want to buy that is going to help you to achieve your goal. You just have to keep spending anything that will help you to achieve your goal. When I was buying this laptop and I was buying the system, I would have used the money to eat, go to 5 star restaurant, enjoy, eat and eat and eat for the next 1 week, 1 month. But I decided to pay the price because I know that this system is important to me. I know that these speakers or whatever is important to me. So I ignore the flesh life to flex, and I am building for the future and spending it, preparing for the future because I know the amount I will make. Are you getting the point? Are you learning? Sometimes you pay a price. Please drop your comments. Support us. Let us know that let's know where you're chatting from. Let's know where you're watching us from. Subscribe. Are you getting now? You have read a chapter. Every day you're reading chapter. Do you know who you are? The moment you're reading a chapter every day, Jesus, watch yourself in 1 month. Watch your growth in 1 month. So every day now you're reading one chapter every day. Watch yourself and watch your growth. I'm telling you, discipline yourself. Set an alarm. 6 a.m. We are together. Set an alarm for yourself and have fun with me. Every day, this means you have read. That means you have worked already in your morning and you have decided to know your day and you have planned your day. Nobody's going to spoil your day again. Then you start working. It's not easy, but let's have fun. Okay. So be prepared to make a necessary change. Let me just do it to read. Okay. I have a good friend who was a golfer in a high school. So the person plays golf. So you say he has a friend who plays golf. And at his university, as a bachelor, he played golf several times. But let me just give you the story. So what happened is that the guy plays golf every time and he's making money. He's in university. And then at the end, he planned his life. Then he got children. He married and got children and was living life. But the truth was that he was making money, but there was a problem. He was not having time for his wife and his family. And at that moment, it started lacking. Then the level of his finance started reducing because he does not have time anymore. and started affecting his life. Then he had to sit down and say, what is that thing that is taking my time and that is not being productive again? He discovered that there are friends that after playing golf, instead of going to create some time for your loved one and the rest, he spends the whole day with his friends. It's now affecting his home and affecting a lot of things. And then his level of income is reducing. So there are things that you have to reduce. That's why I said, be prepared to make necessary change. There are friends that you now have to reduce. I'll cut down some activities that are not productive anymore so that you can meet up your goals because you don't have time. There's a goal you're pursuing so that it will not affect your life and affect your income. Do you understand that, right? Okay. Then we're almost done. The next one says circumstance. Circumstance are continually changing. Circumstances are continually changing. Now watch it. Let me just do a little bit so that you understand this. Fully 70% of the decisions that you make will turn out to be wrong in the fullness of time. Now, let me tell you something again. If you read this book, you finish everything. You read this book, you finish everything. What you can remember in this book is just 30%. Are you following? Now, but when you listen to me, there's a difference between the power of I listen when you listen. The Bible says, faith coming by hearing. It didn't say coming by reading. You boost your energy by hearing. There's a power in hearing and listening. And when you watch, then when you are doing some things, you start watching. What you saw, the way I'm explaining it, what you are seeing, start reflecting. You will get what you see about this video, this book. When you are watching me now, you will remember 60% because you watch me and I'm seeing it and I'm describing it and I'm talking it. All right. So now you say, but everything you plan, fully 70% of the decision you make about the wealth, about now you want to make that 200 million in the space of 5 years. 70% of the things you make will be wrong, but the 30% will help you to achieve it. But let me just tell you, okay, when you make the decision or commitment, it was probably a good idea based on the circumstances of the moment. But now the situation may have changed and it is time to zero base it again. Now, what he's trying to see here is very simple. Watch me, that's what I was explaining to you. When you write your goal, this is the amount I want to make. This is the amount, certain amount I want to make. This is the house I want to have. This is what I will do. These are my businesses I will do. This is what I will do to achieve this. You are now seeing everything, the goals, the future plan. Why? And then you have planned everything you will do to give you this amount. In the process of doing it, 70% will go off, will be wrong. So that's why you'll not be changing. Goals are up. Anything that is not flexible is not right. Laws should be flexible. Are we together? So it means, I'm above this now. This is not right. I have to remove it and paste another thing. All is you are achieving the goal. So the thing is, start writing, start preparing. You make mistake. Don't worry. You correct the goal. Prepare. Work it out. Hope you're learning from it. All right. Start today. Prepare your goal. Have a board for yourself that you see when you wake up in the morning. What are you seeing? Let it be opposite you or in your office or wherever you are, that you know that this is where I plan myself. I watch. See, if you know that it's the television that distracts you, go and go meet in your TV or on top of it. Whether people see it, people are not seeing it, it does not matter. You're trying to help yourself. Then you put the time. See, sometimes I go crazy. Let me explain to you. Because I don't want to waste my time and I'm looking at the TV, I'll go and put on top of the time. Wastage. Don't waste your time. Very bold. This means I'm watching this film, I'm like, Jesus, what is this thing adding to me now? Because I'm looking at the time there. Don't waste your time. You have billions to make, you have millions to make. So When I'm doing something that is not productive to my life, I will know because I'm looking at it. Your subconscious mind. While you're still watching, you want to dispense it, then go and carry book or carry your phone and be working and call somebody and post so that you know, okay, I'm doing some work. Help yourself to be productive to achieve the goal. Disturb yourself, no matter who is there with you, no matter the people who are there with you, it does not care. It's about your life, it's about what you want to achieve. That's why I say sometimes you're going to remove the things that are not necessary. Put the things that are necessary in your life to achieve that goal. It's entering, it's entering. I need to nail this thing, it's entering. I'm almost done. Okay, that is it. Then, what is holding you back? If you ask yourself the question, what is holding you back? Obviously, the book. So you can always buy the book. You go to any shop. In fact, this book, I think I stole it from my friend, Mrs. Bello. I didn't steal it, still shy. Just like the moment I saw the book, I said, "Give me that book." Then I just took it. I said, "Jesus, see this book, God." There's a lot of book that I want to also be telling you. We're going to be dealing on it. When I say this book, I say this one. I want to start with this one. Then 10 possible ways of making heavy money. Don't worry, we'll deal on it. We'll finish chapter one. We'll finish everything one by one. So every day you are getting this thing, you're preparing yourself. Thank Jesus. So you won't be afraid again of tomorrow. There will be no fear of tomorrow. It's just that your brain will be at work. You start seeing your brain stress. You see mental stress. You see this headache. It's more the exercise. You start when you are not achieving the goal. You start seeing brain thinking, calculating. Okay, what to do next? You know what to do next. You know, all right, okay. This is it. This is it. This is it. I start calculating how much I make in a month. Jesus, I like God. I like. There's a time before. There's no hope of making 1,000 in a month unless somebody dash me or 5,000. There's no hope. You just have to work. But sometimes it's sense. Do you know that money is capital? The money you have, do you know is capital? Do you know you can just see that the money is working? And then later your mind will just forget about the money, that the money is not again. You just watching the capital coming in. There's a lot to learn. But we will all learn this together. I'm also learning because of where I want to be. We have not gotten there. I have not gotten there. But we just have to keep learning. Don't put yourself under pressure of family problem, of anything. There's a goal. Because when you achieve this thing, when you achieve this, you can always help your loved ones. Because that is your wish. You want to help your loved ones. You want to help people. But don't kill your capital. Don't kill that money. That particular money is not your own. It's for the life that you treasure, that you want to help the people. So that particular capital is not your own. When you earn money, everything is not your own. You don't eat your sweat. When you eat your sweat, what happens? You are eating the seed. When you plant something, it will die. There's a heat. The heat, it dies. There's no air. It's not breathing anymore. So when it dies, it's producing something. So now you have worked for it. There's a sweat in you. You don't eat the sweat. It's forbidden. That sweat is a seed that you need to plant to achieve the goal. I'm coming to that. There's a lot to achieve. So what happened? There's something you will take out from the sweat, but it's a more. That's why I say let's spend 5 naira, 10 naira, 20. Put in the account 100 naira, 150, 1,000, 5,000, 100,000, depending. Then build a wealth, a lasting wealth. All right, because of time. So what is holding you back? Ask yourself the question: what is holding me back? What is it phone? Is it what that's taking me back? Procrastination. Number one, procrastination chairman. In fact, the president of, according to what that guy, that Benin Nigerian guy, comedian said, the oga pata of them all. Procrastination. Me, chairman. I will do this. I will do this. Me. But I need to help myself. I can procrastinate. Oh. And I'll give excuse because I'm busy. Because Engr PAJ repent. Now I'm talking to myself. What about you? So I need to help myself. Engineer PJ, stop procrastinating. If you want to do it, do it. I'm telling myself. I chairman of procrastination. Me. In fact, the Lord. But now I refuse. I repent. I don't want to procrastinate again. Anything I think of, I want to write it down. I want to do it. I just want to do it. I don't want to make a promise and I will fail anymore. If I know I promise something, I want to do it. I want to give you something, I promise you this, and I have the mind, then do it. If you know you don't want to give, then don't do it. If you know, just say straight to the point. If you know that you want to own this thing, you want to buy this thing, you want to buy this property, you want to meet up on this appointment, just do it. You want to make the call, write it down and make the call. Don't procrastinate again. Whatever you want to do to achieve the wealth, do it. Be straight to yourself. So what is holding you back? If you want to earn a certain amount of money, ask yourself, why am I not earning this amount of money already? So if this is the amount of money you want to earn, why are you not earning it? What is holding you back? What is the major reason that you are not already earning what you want to earn? Again, you must be perfectly honest to yourself. Why am I not earning this amount of money? This is the amount of money I wish to be earning. Why am I not earning this amount? Ask yourself that question. What is holding you back? Look at the things that are holding you back. Then correct it. Man, sometimes drastic decision is needed for the level of your wealth. Sometimes the truth is hard to tell, but I have to tell you. The moment you choose to change, it will affect a lot of people. It will affect you. It will affect your loved ones. It will affect everybody. But if you didn't make that decision, all of you will be suffering in the midst of emotional trauma. So drastic decision is very important. My time. Determine your level of skills and the ability. Your skill, very important. What can you do? What do you love doing? What do you know that you are good at? Even when they give you even when you just pick you up and say do this thing, you can do it. Improve on it, improve on your skill, add it to the things you want to do. Improve on it, create time for your skill. You're a good marketer, but you don't know because you don't believe in yourself. You don't think it is. See, you can do it. Look for a business market online. Then also, Jesus, if you can do hair, you can do a lot. I was discussing with my wife. I said, do you know that people in abroad makes a lot of money with people that have skills? And do you know that abroad is now becoming Africa, Nigeria? Just have a skill, you make a lot of money, have sense. Fine. Okay. Determine your level of skills and ability to achieve it. Alright? Okay, let's dance it, okay? Here's an important discovery. Your weakest key skill sets the height at which you can use all your other skills and determine your income in your field. So your skills, all the other skills can determine your income. Okay, because of time, I'm just showing you fact. Identify your weakest areas. Your weak points. Procrastination. I said it to you. I said it to you, right? For that's for me. No, I've worked on it and I keep working on it because of time. Once you have answered all this, look at yourself in the mirror and ask, what is my weakest skill area? Okay, all together. So that is it. Then the next one is imagine starting all over again. If you start all over again, where will you start from? If they take everything away from you and you start again, don't be afraid to start all over. Just imagine you want to start all over again. Now that you know all these things, where are you starting from? Oh, that is, ask yourself those questions. How many people today are walking away from their education, their business, and their industry, and their years of experience and starting something completely new and different? Are they honest enough to recognize that there is a limited future in the direction that they are going? You will know. Don't lie to yourself. If you're succeeding, you will know. Start all over again. Start again. That business, start it again, afresh. You will know if you will succeed. You will know if you're in the right path. You will know. You're supposed to be in line. And there's don't procrastinate. Don't just be real to yourself. And then get to work with doing it consistently. Discipline yourself and you win. Be prepared to reinvest yourself. Be prepared to reinvent yourself. Who am I? I'm Engineer P.A.J. Let me reinvent myself. Let me rebuild myself for a betterness of people, of what I want. To reinvent yourself. Take a hard look at your current company and industry. Watch me. Take a hard look at your current company and industry and your current job situation. Take a hard look at your market relatives to your competitors. Just reinvent yourself. Everything, bring it out. This is your work, how much, everything you're doing, bring it out. Take a hard look at everything. Then reinvent yourself. Make a decision, prepare yourself, and see how far. Your most valuable asset. All right. I think we are done. What is your most valuable asset? Is it your clothes or whatsoever? It's time to grade. Bundle of resources. All right. Your bundle of resources is just yourself. Let me just summarize it because of time. Okay. See yourself as a bundle of resources capable of doing many things different. So you can do many things. Like I said earlier, you can do whatever, plenty of things and achieve the goal. This is just chapter 8 that we're dealing on. So now write down all these things, the amount you will make and whatever, and start deliver. Go from good to great. Improve on yourself. Just be disciplined and achieve it. Put together your own strategy plan and achieve it. All right. So this is the end of chapter chapter 8. So tomorrow we're talking about measure your progress. Don't worry, this is your progress now. Your business and everything, we're going to measure the progress tomorrow. Once you know your progress, you now know what to do next. I hope you enjoyed yourself. All right, this is goal. Plan your goal. I really think that the things you want to achieve in years, the cars, the house, let your goals be up to 100. That's the least. Place it on the wall and be looking at it. This is what we're doing. Always subscribe, learn, support the ministry. All right, subscribing and put a notification will help us to grow. Share the link, share everything. God bless you. Like I always say, life is so sweet when you understand the secret to create wealth. Take responsibility for your finance, or get used to taking orders, or get used to taking orders for the rest of your life. You are either a master of money or a slave to it. Your choice. And me, your friend, Engineer P.A.J. God bless you. Make a decision to grow. Plan your years. Plan the amount you'll be making now. Every hour, what should I make? Every week, every month. So since this is the amount I'm making every year, every month, the amount of every month, divide that amount by 172. That should tell you how much you're making per hour. Now, you see that amount, you can always increase it. When you do extra business, you see that means I'm making extra amount in this hour. So calculate yourself, be real to yourself, and you make a lot of money. On Facebook, I'm going to be discussing some practicals of what we discussed today. But this is much you can take, and God bless you.